Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to jump on briefly before I upload a video this afternoon and just discuss what happened yesterday when my um, new furniture room redo video uploaded and posted. There, unfortunately, was a situation where two women who have given me some minor grief in the past proceeded to completely ruin the mood of the video. They basically ruined my intent with the video. I don't know what they read into the video. I recorded the video as trying to show folks, okay, we're ordering things from Amazon, Walmart, not super expensive, trying to replace things that we had to discard. And basically just trying to show people that, you could get some decent quality items from Walmart, from Amazon, and you don't need to go to a furniture store and spend, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get some good things for your home. That was part of my intent. The second was I really want to, and Ronnie does too, get this apartment feeling more normal, feeling like home. And it's kind of hard to do that when you're either sleeping on the floor or just sleeping on an old mattress, or, you're, basically sitting in a chair, a kitchen chair in your parlor because you have nothing to sit on. It really doesn't feel like home. It looks stupid. It's almost embarrassing. So I basically was just trying to show how going, that route is enabling us to actually, you know, do our rooms the way we wanted to do them and are doing them. It's a work in progress. So from the start, I should have handled this situation differently. One of my subs, Kathy, the lady that used to send me boxes from Cali, the lady that started spouting all kind of religious nonsense back in October when I was doing my Halloween playlist, that Kathy. She did apologize to me in a letter, several weeks ago, but she put a comment up that had absolutely nothing to do with my video. And it was about stimulus checks, and they're not going to be coming every month, and people need to save money, and et cetera, et cetera. And Jackie, who goes now by No Trolls, No Stalkers, jumped onto it. And I try to be, I guess you could say, a mediator of sorts, a peacekeeper, and just like agree, whatever, boom, okay. Knowing that it really had no relevance to that video. In hindsight, I should have just said, what does this have to do with the video, and just blocked comments. What happened was Kathy made a comment about her son working outdoors, some trailer park. And I was making soup yesterday. Ronnie was reading the different comments to me. And I said, well, that has nothing to do with us in Pennsylvania. I mean, obviously in California, you can work outdoors. We're in PA. We have ice and snow on the ground. We have about almost probably over 2 feet of snow in the backyard. What the heck does that have to do with what you can do here in PA? So that was, the thing that started with her. And then with Jackie, it was saying about people in Michigan, everybody wants a handout, basically saying like everybody's making a big deal about this pandemic and it's only 5% of people it affects. That struck a raw spot, a raw nerve with both me and Ronnie. And the reason being, if you have not dealt with it in your own family, or if you have not had a friend or someone close to you affected by it, you might have a little bit different opinion about it because it hasn't directly affected you. But knowing full well that my uncle, whose health was deteriorating anyway because, sadly, of Alzheimer's, was taken in less than 36 hours because of COVID complications. It shut down his respiratory, it shut down his kidneys, and in less than 36 hours, my uncle passed away. So it is just unbelievable that there are still people who can have that attitude. All right, I get it. But I don't know what the intent was with that type of statement. How do you say something like that and not think that that is going to make someone angry or make someone upset? When you're saying about, oh, it's only 5% of the population it can affect. Well, that 5% of the population could be as much as 5 million people, and those people have every right to live as much as you do. Those people could be any age. They could have a pre-existing health condition. They could be a small child all the way up to someone's grandmother or grandfather. They're someone's family. And that comment just seemed so callous, so cold. And Ronnie proceeded to voice his opinion of it, which, was my opinion. And as I said, I was making soup. So Jackie claimed that she reported my son's comments, her and 3 other people. And I was like, okay, whatever. She kept tagging him in comments, and he said to her, please stop tagging me. So he reported her comments and Kathy's and proceeded to block the comments, I believe. But the damage is already done in that, we engaged them in this, well, not Kathy per se as much as Jackie. But again, even so, I've had issues in the past with Kathy's comments and things which were completely uncalled for in my Halloween playlist. And Jackie seemed fine until this pandemic hit. And then it used to be her political views, which nobody wanted to hear because I didn't want religion or politics on my channel. She would bring them up in live streams, and people used to have to tell her, now and here's not the place. Every so often she comes off with these things, to which, Ronnie said, okay, so you're a COVID denier, good for you. Like, we had a family member pass away from it, complications from it, so, what you're saying is nonsense. And it just kept going on and on. And I thought about this last night. I was going to address this last night. I'm going to have to start moderating my comments much more quickly and more thoroughly. And if I see from here on in any comments that have nothing to do with the video in question, case in point, for example, my hair's a wreck. My granddaughter's coming to do my hair for me today, finally, to help me with my roots. And so someone might comment on my hair later or something. That's fine. I enjoy conversing with people in comments. I truly do. But I don't appreciate comments when they have absolutely nothing to do with the video on hand that I put up. When they're talking about things that have no relevance. And Kathy has caused me some grief with my channel in the past. And Jackie just comes across at times as uppity, as very opinionated, and has a way different thought train and opinion of things as far as this whole pandemic and that than I do. It's one thing to have an opinion, we all certainly do, but my channel isn't the place to share it. And I mean, there's bound to be somebody else who was a little offended at that statement that she said in a comment about 5% of the population only is affected. I remember a few weeks back, she commented on one of my videos, I forget which video, and someone commented to her, really, they blasted her, laid into her, and basically said, like, how dare you make light of this and that and blah, 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 but basically let her know that, her comment wasn't appreciated. So I have not been, I'll be honest, I have not been back on that video today, but if the comments are still there, I am going to delete them. And I am saying here now that I, I'm just not going to tolerate this. And if it means from here on in having to lose several subscribers who just like to give me grief and just don't know the meaning of, don't bring up certain things on my channel, because it's hardly appropriate to comment about stimulus checks or pandemic when, you're doing a craft or you're showing off, something that you got for your home, um, or you're, cooking or whatever. Really, not appropriate. There's channels out there where you both can freely express your beliefs and your opinions, but my channel is not that channel. So I'm just reaching out in the event that there's someone who has a little free time in the morning, that can, just keep an eye, check comments on videos as I upload them, and maybe an evening. Please let me know, if you do have time to do that. Help me out with that in that regards. If not, I understand, so many people are busy. I do get it. It's just the idea that an extra pair of eyes is often good. And Ronnie just got himself so frustrated over it. He said, I'm not commenting anymore. I'm like, whatever. And Jackie basically made it seem as if, you know, okay, maybe in one sense, we're in the fault for, responding back to her. But by the same token, you've made rude, sarcastic, arrogant comments in the past, and I've let it go. And now is the time where I'm going to start being more proactive, and I'm just not tolerating the bullshit on my channel anymore. Because at the end of the day, this is my channel, which I have worked hard for the past 2 years to nurture and grow. And I will be darned if two, three, a handful of people are going to just be goofs. Now, I'm only dealing with these two. Supposedly, she had other people report my son's comments. Well, you could report them, but also remember that they were in response to things that you said. And so I'm going to be check in and see if these people aren't blocked on my channel. They will be today, and if I need to contact YouTube to do so, I will. So for anybody else who has, that train of thought as them ladies do, and wants to be rude, arrogant, and uppity on my channel and just start talking nonsense that has absolutely nothing to do with the video that was uploaded, well, then you can see that I'm going to be questioning your comments. First, I will question what that has to do with my particular video. And if I get a bizarre reply or anything sarcastic, it's gone, you're gone. I'm not dealing with it. Life is too short. Life is too stressful to have to deal with this kind of petty nonsense. So, I am sorry if that little battle on that video upset anyone. I do apologize, but that particular remark about 5% of the population, that struck a very deep nerve with both myself and my son. And from there, it just went downhill. And, I do apologize. I probably should have come on last night. I was actually finishing steam cleaning in my room, hoping to be able to start getting things put together in my room and get my room going. Um, so besides that, making soup, I was a little bit busy. It's just, it's crazy. It is crazy. I have no ill will towards these ladies, but they just don't know when to keep their odd comments to themselves. They have no boundaries and no filter, obviously, because why would you bring up about stimulus checks in that video? I'm still scratching my head on that. And that's why I stated in, my comment, like, okay, my son was using money that he waited many, many months for, was back on unemployment. So nothing to do with stimulus there. And when I invested in my video camera for my channel, I even said I got a good deal on that, a 1-day special on Amazon for that camera, and I bought it when I got my stimulus. But what people don't understand is the things that I get for my channel can be used towards my tax liability the following year. Yes, I'm still waiting on my 1099 form to actually make an appointment or however to do it, I don't know, with a tax preparer. But I have watched several videos from several different YouTubers with different size channels of the, kind of right way to go about doing your taxes, things that you can claim. And the basic tax forms don't give you those options. You really do need to establish a relationship with a tax preparer. And I was surprised to find out things. We see these people do all these shopping hauls for their channels, and you wonder, why are you spending so much money? Why are you buying all this? Well, they can get a good amount of that money back because it's for their YouTube channel. Somebody that travels can get some of that money back because it's for their channel. I guess when I go to do, say, the different, like, food services, say like HelloFresh, Blue Apron, whatever, and I want to do comparisons down the road of, which benefits, pros and cons of them both, because I never used any of them, but I would like to try them and review them. I can actually save, everything, and that can go to my tax liability for next year. So it's really good to know that a lot of these things down the road are, something I can claim towards my taxes. So now I have a better understanding of how some of these people are able to, spend all this money, and I think, wow, now I understand. Good to know. And always good to watch other YouTubers' videos. As I said, I watched like 3, 4 different YouTubers, and they all pretty much said basically the same thing, just in their own way of talking about it. So now at least I have, written down some notes, and I know what to actually discuss with a tax preparer. Now, it sounds kind of funny because I only earn $424 for the year, but I do have to pay taxes on that because it's over $400. And I will be doing a video about all of that when the time comes, what I was able to claim, if I'm getting anything back, what happens as far as, like, your state and your city, blah, 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 because don't forget, I'm in PA, and, my tax liability or refund or whatever is probably going to be different for you if you have a small channel. So that is something I am, anxiously looking forward to. I want to, look into more to the earned income credit, which would benefit someone like me who has a small channel. So I have, things planned with my channel. May not always get them done when I want to get them done, but I do have plans with my channel. And from here on in, I'm just not dealing with, I don't know, that certain kind of people, So I'm sorry, Kathy. I'm sorry, Jackie, but I put up with enough of your attitudes and your inappropriate and ridiculous comments. I mean, yeah, some of the things you might say are common sense, but have no relevance to what is going on. in the video. And, hey, I'm sorry it had to come down to this, but in the end, as I said, my channel is my channel. It's a work in progress, and it's growing. Little by little, slowly but surely, but it is growing. And I'm just not going to let a few people ruin a really good flow that I do have with my channel. So, with that being said, I just want to give you guys an update. I will be doing a short video about Oreo, if not Friday, maybe possibly next week. We're having an issue with them. We don't know if it's behavioral. We don't know. I'm sorry about that. An HP notice keeps popping up on my laptop. We don't know if it's behavioral, if it maybe is a kidney or bladder issue, so we're taking him to get checked Friday and to get the blood work and see if there's anything going on with him. Let's just say that he has started urinating inappropriately in places where he doesn't go normally, thank God, but he has started it. And we noticed it 3 times in December, then it seemed to stop for a bit, and now during the night he did it again, and this time was focused in my room. First it was focused in the parlor when the Christmas tree was up. Now this time was focused in my room, and my room is torn apart. So again, I don't know if it is behavioral, but in order to judge behavioral, we've got to rule out medical. So yeah, I'll let you guys know, and I'll do a short video about my boy. Play it by ear and see what happens, and thank God I have a good steam cleaner, right? Right. Well, guys, hey, thanks for listening to me vent about this. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and that I'm definitely going to be monitoring comments more closely. And if anyone else, as I said, has some free time that they can maybe jump on, even in the morning, and I'll do a better job in the evening, or vice versa, please let me know. I'll give you my phone number. You most certainly can message me or screenshot anything that you think is concerning for me to look at. And by doing that, if I feel the need that needs to be removed, hey, you have the authority to remove it on my behalf. It's just getting crazy that I have to be like this and go this route, but, there's always a few people that tend to make it bad for everyone else. So with that being said, guys, for the rest of you wonderful folks, I just want to say thank you so much for your love and support, and I hope nobody thinks, ill or bad of me or my son because of what transpired yesterday. I think it might be safe to say that someone that has lost a family member to this pandemic has a more deeper feeling about it than people who have not. And I'm not saying that in like a bad way or anything. I'm just saying that when someone tries to, criticize the way, people are acting, getting a vaccine, wearing double masks, etc., and be so highly critical of it and just be like, oh, well, everybody just needs to go to work, because it only affects 5% of the population. And that is exactly how I pictured this woman saying it, too. That is the exact voice way I could just picture her saying it to someone. And I'm like, oh, I cringed. I just cringed. So I just wanted to let everybody know where we were coming from with this. And I won't be engaging fools again because fools will be going bye-bye. So take care, guys. I will be uploading a interesting video. It is a little online store that I never shopped from before. I've seen other YouTubers order things from it. It's called Miss A. It is an online dollar store and a little bit more. They sell all kind of hair items, skincare items, most of which are $1. There are some sets that they have which actually they sell to donate money to different causes that they support. It's a pretty cool little store online, and I have seen Becca on a Budget do some shopping hauls from there. I've seen the Cheap Chick do some hauls from there and try some like moisturizers and things and give some of these items a really good, review. So, yeah, um, I'm anxious. I've had it sitting in my parlor for 2 days. I'm anxious to cut it open and show you guys what I got and actually what it all costs. So, take care, guys. That'll be uploading later this afternoon after my granddaughter does my skunky roots. See you later. Bye.